Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making battered fried chicken. Now, usually I don't make my fried chicken like this, but what pretty much inspired me is her channel. It's called It's So Good. And I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta try those battered chicken. Yes, so it's not gonna be exactly like her recipe, but yeah, it's gonna be close enough. So yeah, those are actually chicken wings. I pretty much cut those in half to make them like that. It was like whole wings, and yeah, and I cut them in half. So yeah, make sure you wash your chicken. Also, I washed that with apple cider vinegar. I see so many people make like meats, chicken, whatever, without washing it. It's like, oh Jesus, help them. Yeah, please wash your chicken, y'all. So yeah, pretty much you gotta use self-rising flour. However, I don't have self-rising, so you can use substitute. I have all-purpose flour, and what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of salt and a little bit of baking powder that you see back there in the red container. Right there, I will be frying using corn oil. You can use canola or vegetable oil. I have these are my seasonings, and way to the back you can't see it, but I also have cornstarch, and I have a little bit of water that I will be using as well. So that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Now, like I told you, the chicken is already pretty much seasoned, and I thought I was recording it when I pretty much cut the other one in half, but yeah, I guess I didn't record it. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to wash my chicken again. I already cleaned it, but yeah, it was bleeding a little bit, so yeah, I just washed it a little bit. So now I'm about to season it. Okay, now first I will be using my pollo mango season. I don't want to use too much because I'm going to be using more season as well. Now that is turmeric powder. That's very beneficial, it's health beneficial wise, as well as it leaves you with a good taste. I have my Battered complete seasoning as well, and I just went ahead and seasoned that, and that right there is my onion powder. So yeah, after you pretty much season it, you want to add your cornstarch. I probably put like 1 tablespoon, if I'm not mistaken, about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. After I mix that mixture of everything, I'm pretty much going to be adding in my flour. Now, like I said, if you have self-rising flour, that's better. But if you want to substitute like I'm doing, I'm going to be adding in, I think that was 1/3 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Now, add it to that. I'm probably going to add like a pinch of salt, as well as 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and that's going to be my self-rising flour. So yeah, now I'm going to be using my bottle of water, and just pour you a little bit. You don't want to, because you can always pour a little bit more if it's not too much or anything, but you can't never take it back. So yeah, I put a couple of you see how much I poured in there? Not too much at all. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to mix it all together with my hands, y'all. And okay, so this is how it looks once you pretty much mix it all together. So now we're ready to fry it. Now, while I was preparing this, I already had my grease on the stove, pretty much preheating on like medium high number 6 for about 10 minutes. But if you want to know if your grease is hot enough, just put a little flour, and if it's sizzle, it's hot enough. Yeah, but you do not want to start frying chicken if the grease is still cold, yeah. So yeah, my chicken is I'm sorry, my grease is already hot. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay my chicken in there, y'all. Don't just throw your chicken in there and run away. Just put in there nicely, and don't overcrowd it as well. I think I put about 3 or 4, but when you do start frying it, it will shrink a little bit, so you will have a little bit more space. That's when I added about 1 more. But yeah, you just want to fry it on both sides. You'll know when it's ready till it's golden brown, and you can pretty much just take that out and repeat the steps. Now, as you can see, I added another one in there to cook. So yeah, you can see it's looking all golden brown. It's looking all so good, y'all. So yeah, I'm about to flip that over and keep frying. And yeah, I'll let you know what the finishing look like. Okay, so we're just going to repeat the same steps with all the chickens until it's done. And it tastes so good. Like I said, yeah, the only thing I probably would have did was add more, well, actually not more, but actually added paprika to make it a little darker, but it still came out good and the color was good. It just looked good, y'all. So after it finished, this is how it looks, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes, y'all, yes. And I got some sauce. I kind of like did some sauce a little bit, like the sauce that It's So Good had. Mine was with sweet and spicy barbecue sauce from Crafts. You can use any kind. It's up to you. I use mayo. I try to look for my vegan mayo. I couldn't find it, so I just use regular mayo. I won't really advise you to use a Miracle Whip, and I also use mustard. So yeah, the Miracle Whip and the barbecue sauce is pretty much the same. The mustard was a little bit less, but I'll try to put the amount in my description. But yeah, this is how it looks, y'all. And I think I put it some parsley, dry parsley to garnish it. So yeah, this is how it looks, y'all. I didn't make too much because I was the only one that ate it, but you know, you can make more. And y'all see how the inside look. Yeah, it's done. But yeah, it was so good and so tasty. Yeah, like I said, usually I don't make my chicken like this, but I kind of wanted to try it battered, and I was like, wow, this looks so good. So yeah, go ahead and check hers out as well. It's so good. That's her channel. It's so good. Yeah. But yeah, this is my chicken, y'all. So y'all make sure you like, share, and also try my recipe. And y'all have a God blessed day in Jesus' name.